The armadillos are swimming. They are swimming. Look at those armadillos swimming. I didn't know they did that. Let's see like that. There's one coming out. There's the other one. They're swimming. Sorry if it's grainy. It's a little dark right now. It's evening, but I just thought that was the weirdest thing. I heard this big splash, and it looked like an ROUS, rodent of unusual size. I don't know if they're after the snapping turtle, or I don't think they eat fish. Wow. Now that was an interesting experience, and it probably didn't show up really well, but trust me, there's one walking along up there. Seen an armadillo that size even, jumping into the pond on purpose and swimming. Somebody else is coming down the hill. Let's see who it is. Might be another armadillo. Sounds big though. Alright, who's coming down the hill? Maybe they were running away from something. I don't think it's a bear. Who we got over there? Here it comes. And we've got another armadillo. Hello, armadillo. What on earth are you guys doing? Is this a good time? Huh? Yeah, what's going on, armadillo? You lost your mom and dad? You're the smallest one. You're quite a bit littler. Alright. Maybe you should go back up there. You guys. What is up with you? Hopefully they're not rabid. I'm giving them plenty of room. I'm not going to get anywhere near them. But there he goes, scuttling off in the woods. They kind of shuffle along. Wonder if they're what's been digging all the holes in our yard. We thought maybe it was a gopher, which it still might be. These guys are just funny. You still hear them. I don't know if Nick using the saw alarmed them or what. But that was strange. Well, folks, we have really big armadillos here compared to Texas. This were a lot smaller. I don't know if there's a lot more stuff to eat here. What's going on right here? There's the fishes. They think I'm going to feed them. I'm sorry, fellas. I fed you earlier. So did Nick. Yeah. Well, I guess our armadillo action is over, so I'll wrap this up. This is on Nick's camera, because my battery went down when I was working in the shop. We're working on making our own stain to age the brand new wood, to make it look like barn wood. We took steel wool, vinegar, let it sit a few days, and it really worked. I look like I have a tan right now. Let's see, I don't know if you can see it. And there's my hand. And I never have a tan. That's as much as I'm going to get. But it's just from the reaction of the tannins in the wood and the steel wool and the vinegar. So it worked really well. We're real happy with how it looks. It kind of ran out, so I might have to make some more, but yeah. So, oops, somebody just plopped. Who was that? Alright, somebody just plopped into that water. Was it the turtle? Somebody down there. There's some action here. What's going on? Who jumped in? It's hard to see. It's amazing. This pond is right next to our house, and there's this big snapping turtle that lives in there. Bigger than a dinner plate, Lindsay says, and I've never seen it. It's like the Loch Ness Monster. We've got this whole legend going. But somebody big just plopped into that water. Maybe a big bullfrog. All I can see right now are the fish, hoping that I'm going to feed them, jockeying for position. Well, it looks like the armadillos are done jumping in the pond for now. So every day there's some kind of an adventure, and we'll show you how the stained boards turn out. Next time we show you the coop, which is very close to being done. We didn't want to use anything that could harm the chickens. So this was just like a natural chemical reaction that takes place in the wood. And the more tannin the wood has, the more reaction you get. This was pine, which didn't have a lot. They've got terpenes as the oils. And so they didn't oxidize a lot, but they did more than I thought they would. if we were to use, that was a frog, I think. If they were to use oak or something, it would definitely oxidize quickly. Well, that frog just jumped right in. Yeah. Well, I better shut down. This is over 5 minutes, and with our DSL, that is going to take forever to upload. But there is the coop, almost done. We found some cool long twisty vines we're putting in as roosting bars. And Nick just put in some solid material in the nesting boxes to make them easier to clean. Alrighty, well, good Friday evening from the Ozarks. We had a great day. We had a nice visit with sister in our congregation that we just love and her 2 little boys, and they fed the fish and they ran up and down the yard. So we had a really nice time, and she brought us banana bread and blueberries, flower arrangement. Sweet, sweet people in our congregation. So I'm walking back from the pond to the house. This is the way I usually go because it's pretty easy. And goodbye from the Ozarks, from Nick and Eve with their little Ozark Odyssey. Chalet, Mountain View, Arkansas.